Hip-hop's biggest entertainer and certified lover cake, Drake, has decided to go back to the melodies because nobody takes him seriously when he acts tough, and unfortunately is using his #1 artist and writer from the OVO sweatshop, PARTYNEXTDOOR, and his white powder, to play Captain Save-A-Ho like E40 to his 69 war general yet again. As they are preparing to release their new collaboration album titled Some Sexy Songs for You, and hopefully not for the girls who attend Sierra Canyon High School, because we all know Peter Pan Graham loves to post up in their parking lot scouting out the girls from the basketball team who were easily influenced by a groomer like Drizzle Marie. You know, the girls who lack fathers at home, so now he can be their daddy, like Poppy's home?
I know that I hurt you. Yeah. I was a child trying to be a man, and I know I missed so much of your life.
Turn me up. Sierra Canyon parking lot, looking like Magic City parking lot. Up by like you know it's over when you drop.
All while the certified lover cake is playing Eugene Wild Get You Home With Me Tonight.
Gotta get you home with me tonight.
But where is Foxy Brown when you need her? Oh yeah. Is right, Foxy, but let me chill. Because when it comes to Party, we all know the incredible talent that he has, not only for his own career, but for the legacy of Drizzle Pie and his R&B career, for songs like Own It, From Nothing Was the Same,
I'm peeking, wake up with me.
You With Me, from Views,
On my way to make this dough, a lot of niggas cut the check so they could take this flow.
Since way back then, from Drizzle Cake's More Life playlist, and Preach from If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, which are just a few to name. We all know for the last decade, PARTYNEXTDOOR is Drizzle Pie's second coming of the weekend, where PARTYNEXTDOOR has established the R&B side of Drizzle Marie's catalog ever since Nothing Was the Same. And seriously, I feel bad for Party because I don't feel like his new collaboration album with Drizzle Cake is a genuine album that Drizzle Pie wanted to make with his greatest writer and artist from the OVO sweatshop. Because in previous years, Drizzle Marie mainly just took the songs from Party instead of actually working with him on most of the songs that were taken from him. Outside of Drizzle Pie collaborating with Party for his mixtapes P&D 1 with their song Over Here in 2013,
Me and my niggas bucking head first. You supposed to be there when my head hurt.
P&D's iconic P&D 2 mixtape with their hit record Recognize in 2014,
You got niggas, and I got bitches. Better recognize when I see you. Shot the ones from the west, know what's good with P&D.
then Drizzle Marie returning the favor, I guess, by giving Party a guest appearance on his own song that Party made for Drizzle Pie and his album Views.
It's about us right now, girl, where are you going? It's about us right now, girl, where you going? Yeah.
It's clear to me that Drizzle Pie doesn't really come to see or help Party with his own legacy and career as a solo artist.
You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me.
And in my honest opinion, Party deserves that type of recognition and limelight for all of the contributions he's given to pop and R&B for the last 10 years. And it's more evident that Drizzle Cake is using Party again with his new solo album scheduled to be released after his collaboration album with Party on February 14th. It seems to me that Miss Drizzy is trying to test the waters and rock the boat like Aaliyah to see if his record sales for his collaboration album will stay afloat after the biggest hip-hop battle left Drizzle Cake split into pieces more than pound cake from Preppy Kitchen.
It looks beautiful. It's a pleasure to bite into, and it melts in your mouth.
Who knows if he'll end up releasing that solo album if his collaboration album can't sell over 200 or 300,000 copies without the help from UMG and his daddy, Lucien Grange. He's clearly using Party again to only benefit him at the end of the day. And I must say, Party needs to take a note from The Weeknd and leave OVO by next Thursday.
I thank God that I never signed my life away. They should have making TikToks.
Here is why PARTYNEXTDOOR should leave OVO after his collaboration album with Drizzle Pie. Not beneficial for Party's legacy. PARTYNEXTDOOR, whether in OVO or not, has definitely given us some classic R&B records in the last decade, one of the most influential writers for pop and R&B music for my generation. not only being a big contributor to Drizzle Cake and his R&B catalog, but for also helping Rihanna with her most critically acclaimed album and final album, Anti from 2015, where Party gave Rihanna her most important song from that album, her lead single, Work.
Work, 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 work. Drive me a dessert. No time for heavy lurking. You make a like, now you don't like it.
Which again features hip-hop's biggest cosplayer with blackface, Drizzle Cake, on the record, when Party made the record intended for Riri. Well, we already knew how Drizzle Cake moves when it comes to his artists and taking their greatness all for himself, playing no face to the public.
No face, no face, no face.
And let's not forget Party's contributions to the iconic B-side record, Sex With Me, off the Anti album.
Sex with me so amazing.
All this hard work, no vacation. Hit a switch on a fake nigga.
Like a station.
Party's contributions on Anti will leave you having wild thoughts, like the record Rihanna has titled Wild Thoughts that Party also wrote lyrics on for Rihanna.
I don't know if you could take it.
No, you wanna see me naked. I wanna be your baby.
Baby. Spinning in his red just like he came from Maytag.
Wow, wow, wow.
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
And y'all remember when Beyonce was shining with OVO Mall's uncle, Jay-Z?
What the fuck are you talking about?
And hip-hop's biggest DJ with the biggest man titties, DJ Khaled?
Shining, yeah.
Out of this winning, I've been losing my
Mind. Hold on.
hold on, baby.
Whether with or without Drizzle Cake, Party was always doing all of that winning. Where as a music fan, it leaves you so excited where you just can't hide it.
So excited, and I just can't hide it. And I think I like it. I know, I want to.
Even though I don't feel like PARTYNEXTDOOR would have ever been at the same level of The Weeknd, even if he left OVO early on from 2014, 2015, Party would have been able to be known for a more prolific writer for R&B and pop artists outside of just Drizzle Cake and the OVO sweatshop. But again, when you're signed under OVO, clearly there is a motto to help Drizzle Cake with his own catalog and continue making him the more elevated artist.
You already know though, you only live once, that's the motto, nigga, YOLO, and we bout it every day.
There's never been a point where Drizzle Cake said, I'm going to allow my own artist to flourish in the same type of way that I was able to. And you might be watching this and saying, well, Antonio, CEO, listen, he's just being loyal to the artist that gave him the platform back in 2013 in the first place, when he was taking a break from Toronto and allowed PARTYNEXTDOOR to really build up a platform from the very beginning of his own career. But there's also a point where PARTYNEXTDOOR needs to realize that Drizzle Cake is not even loyal to his own artist and to his own boss that helped him get the same platform that he got back in 2009. You know, by sleeping with Lil Wayne's girl while he was locked away. So again, this whole idea of giving Drizzle Cake loyalty when he is super unloyal to everybody around him, even his day ones, where he said he wanted no new friends, no new.
I stayed down from day one, so I say fuck all y'all niggas, except my niggas.
Party could potentially leave one day. Maybe if he's reading this now, it's too late. At some point, Party has to ask himself, do I want to be remembered as the OVO flagship artist for the rest of my career? Or do I want to re-steer the narrative where everybody looks at me at the end of my career as one of the greatest R&B writers for my generation? All thanks to the his immaculate pen.
And Party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a...
Sorry, Party. My final thoughts. I know I like to make fun of hip-hop's biggest entertainer and sweetest pastry, Drizzle Pie, on my channel, but just like MJ, I can't help it, even if I wanted to.
I can't help it, if I wanted to, wouldn't help it, no.
Because Drizzle Marie makes it too easy to poke fun at him and his legacy. When there was a point in time where Drizzle Cake actually had that Midas touch in 2010, but nothing was the same when he called The Weeknd to take care of his sophomore album. Then he went up high, looking at views from the 6, thanks to PARTYNEXTDOOR and his bag full of tricks. Drizzle Marie has taken over some of the best PARTYNEXTDOOR songs, leaving his greatest artist Party with the greatest white powder at Toronto strip clubs with Mary Jane girls all night long. It's very clear that Party has his own solo discography that has been overlooked but never was given the proper promotion from the OVO sweatshop. It's always been about Drake when it comes to him and his OVO label, even with the artists that he signed like Roy Woods, who definitely fucked up his career by signing with OVO. Division, that really hit a ceiling with OVO after 2017. What about Majid Jordan? They have great talent themselves. Where are they at? There is so much going on with this record label where after the weekend left, these artists should have all known where their careers were going to go. So either Party Next Door doesn't care about his legacy, or he's going to continue being disgruntled like he was back in 2017, where he had thoughts of leaving back then. But no matter what, Party will always be one of the greatest R&B artists, whether I like him on the OVO roster or not. I just want to give him his props and flowers and remind him, like what The Weeknd did, he can literally recreate his own legacy in the way it's looked at, where Drizzle Cake already knows him.
Every time you try to forget who I am, you know me.
As being one of the best. Now it's time for the public to feel the same way. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on Party Next Door, whether you like him or not. Do you feel like he should leave OVO? I used to love Party's music in the early 2010s, especially with PND 1 and 2. PND 1 is my favorite because Break from Toronto, I mean, that is so nostalgic, and furthermore shows the influence that he has on Drizzle Cake's sound, especially for Nothing Was the Same. Definitely giving Party when you really go back to the basics and really hear the music. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, go be amazing and have an amazing rest of your day.